I got something good for us today in Eva's Corner, Ricky. You know, what I think, America right now, I think we're at a place where we're not just going to stand by and watch senseless things happen, talk about it one day, and just forget about it, right? So this stuff is not going away. However, I do want to be inspiring, and I do want to be resolutionary in the things that we talk about and that we deal with. So with Eva's Corner today, I want to talk about the fact that we are all at home. It initially started with this pandemic. Since the end of February, beginning of March, everybody has been at home. You're there with your spouses and your loved ones, and we are getting on each other's nerves. On top of that, now we are very irritated, frustrated, and disturbed by all of the videos and things that we are seeing. So I feel like anxiety is like at an all-time high at home. You know, we are fighting over little stuff, especially if you got kids. You know, you fighting over who didn't put up the milk and who didn't do this and who didn't do that. So it made me kind of sit back and reflect. And I remember one of the most profound things I was told when I was about to get married was that this whole Teddy Pendergrass idea of 50-50 love, it's a song. It is not the truth. Right. The reality is that no one is going to have it all every single day. Some days, all you're going to have is 10%. And that spouse is going to need to come up with that other 90%. Sometimes you're going to have nothing. I remember in the beginning of the quarantine, my husband looked a little sick. I put him in a room for a week. And so I had to come up with everything. Or my parents, for instance, you know, my father had a stroke 10 years ago. Last week was his anniversary of his stroke. And my dad was one of those men that everybody calls boss, which is why I say the word all the time now, because it means a strong person. And my dad is now like a baby. We have to take care of him. And I'm sure when my mother looks at the relationship, it's no longer, or it's not 50-50. But I'm just trying to implore you and remind you there is no such thing as a 50-50 love. It is all you have today. It is all they have today. Pull out a little bit more and do what you got to do to get through the day. We are all going through it. It is not easy, and your best effort is all you need. So don't look for him to have 50% today. If he don't have it, ladies, let him live. He might not have it in him today. Pull up and do a little bit more. Right, same thing, fellas. If you see that she just, you know, having a hard time with life, do a little bit more. Try to put that baby's hair in a ponytail. It might look crazy, but it's okay.
Do the little Mickey Mouse with the part going down.
Exactly.
Get that pink oil moisturizer and brush that hair.
Because look and think about it. Rock T, how long have you and Crystal been married? Is y'all love 50-50?
No, we talk about this all the time, man. You gotta be 100-100. You gotta give each other all of you, because anything less than that is not gonna work. I don't care if it's 70-30, 90-10. You gotta you broke it down perfect, even by saying, because some days I may not have it, and I'm gonna expect Crystal to step up and get that 100%.
Exactly.
And vice versa. So you got to give each other 100.
But didn't the vow say in sickness and in health till death do us part?
It sure did.
So it absolutely did.
Okay.
Which is why.
But how can she step up if she don't have any legs?
Well,
Tina, the Rickey Smiley